Hi everyone, my name's Kelly McCorkle and welcome to our Mother's Day event. I hope you're really enjoying all the great gift ideas for your mum for Mother's Day or even for yourself. Sam, your host, actually asked me to jump on and just talk about, I guess, life as a mum and what time I have for self-care. It's one of those buzzwords at the moment where everyone's talking about it, like the new kale, but self-care really is important for our mental health as well. For me, I find that exercise and a good routine is what works well for me, and it's a bit of me time. You certainly don't have time to think about the grocery list when you're doing a high intensity workout, so that works well for me. My skincare routine is another 2 minutes morning and night that is not negotiable. And also just trying to schedule time with your husband. I know it's so hard to really take time out when you've got young kids. It seems like every day you're just battling to get through the to-do list and have dinner ready and take them from here to there. But everybody needs time out, and it's really important for mental health, I think. And for me, I just want to tell you a little bit about how I got into Rodan and Fields, which is actually, my background is like 15 to 20 years, won't reveal how old I am, in IT. So I worked for some really large companies, but always knew that when I had kids, I'd stay at home, which I have got 2 gorgeous girls, and my oldest is now 9. So once I had had my kids and I was at home, I needed something just to keep the brain ticking, to be honest. And I'd sort of said no to a few other things that had come up. And then I was actually at a photography conference in the US and met a few photographers that were selling Rodan and Fields. Didn't mean much to me because it wasn't in Australia. But a couple of them contacted me once it was going to be launching here, about 18 months ago. And when I found out how much they were earning, because I guess my perception was that it was just a few $100s a month. When I found out that they were earning multiple 6-figure incomes, I took another look and said, yep, sign me up. So I jumped in both feet first, and it's been an awesome balance between family life and working life. I knew that I couldn't go back into IT and work the hours that I was working prior to having kids. And now with Melbourne traffic, it would take even longer to get to and from work. So I just love being able to be there and drop my kids at school and pick them up, and being able to say yes to being parent helper and helper on athletics day or help in the canteen, whatever it might be, and know that I can just slot in my work to the nooks and crannies of my day. So I am absolutely loving it. The opportunity is ridiculously huge. The amount of money that you can make if you want to, dabble, then it's obviously going to just be a small income. And if you want to work it as a business, then it's going to replace your business income. So far, so good. And one thing that's really surprised me actually about this is the fact that we're such a supportive group of women. It's really refreshing to see women lift each other up rather than being competitive. And everybody across the globe is there to support each other, and that's been a really surprising aspect of this job for me. I came from a male dominated industry, so working with women is something new for me. And also just the friendships that you make. Like, I've got now friends across the United States and other parts of Australia that I would never have met otherwise, and we're a really close-knit bunch. So if you would need something to keep your brain ticking over, if you're at home with the kids, or you want to transition from a corporate world into a bit of a more flexible lifestyle, please speak to the consultant that invited you to this event. And if you've got any specific questions for me, I'm an open book. Shout them out below and I'll answer any of your questions. Have a great time, and we hope you enjoy the product bundles that will be featured over the next day. Bye.